Welcome back. We're at our the final show of finishing this apartment on 80th Street, and I think it's been quite a significant transformation. I can see one light I want to turn on. This apartment was a challenge, a huge challenge. What happened was we ripped up all the flooring and put in completely new wood floors on a new subfloor, custom stained. We did a normal paint job, I guess is what I would say. Skim coated some of it because it had very old stuccoed, unattractive wall treatments. Added new lighting, changed lighting, added dimmer switches, ripped open and took out closets, changed the doorway, the opening of the doorway here. Here, we actually changed the wall and created an opening into an office, and we're still missing that office light, but we created an opening into the office to make it feel bigger, so that when we're done, you know, when all is said and done, when John is working in his office, he can close these doors and have privacy, and this will also be converted into a guest room when they have company that comes over. I know we're changing the radiator covers to be wall-to-wall, so at some point we'll probably come back and take pictures and cut that in. But between lighting that's missing, that's probably didn't have the right backplates and things I hadn't decided yet, I think what's happened is we've really transformed a really old-looking 60s apartment, 70s apartment to a little gem. And I think that for a couple that's just moved in together and they're committing their life together, it's really a lovely new beginning. So we're going to go through a couple areas in the back, and then we'll come back to the kitchen. First, I want to just go through closets. We've had, I think it's pretty typical when you do, you know, anybody that has a new interior, you're going to change closets for his and hers, and we have a his in walk-in closet and hers in the back. And then pretty standard, I would say they're standard closed closets for this size apartment, because it's about, one bedroom is about 900 square feet. We have linen closets in the back, one bath, but the bath, I think what's important about the bath is what we incorporated was an overhead rain shower, wall-to-wall Roburn cabinet for mirror with lighting on the sides, a Toto top-of-the-line toilet with, you know, the seat that does everything from rinsing to washing to warming to, you name it, flushing, however you want electronically. The Cava floating vanity, a Zuma tub, and then, you know, all the bells and whistles in a tiny bath. It's a little bit too much for me. It should be a bigger space, but that's what the client wanted, so that's what they got. And I know they love it. Great Italian sliding doors, so that's a nice treat. In the bedroom, which is really the master bedroom, what's coming in here is going to be a wall-to-wall unit, which they'll buy later. Also the radiator cover. But you can tell the continuity of the beautiful dark flooring really makes a huge difference. And I think the other significant feature, which I love to do for clients when we can, we made as tall of the doors as we can with mirrors, because I think it really opens up the room without it looking cheesy, which I find a lot of the old, you know, mirrors that are slapped up against on the wall a la 60s. So inappropriate, but this is very modern. And this created a great hers closet, as you can see. And you know, the jam switch lighting, which I love to do because I like to not have to worry about lighting and light switches when I go in and out of closets. So I think that it's a huge, huge improvement from what they had. But let's go look at the kitchen. So one of the things that really mattered was we had, from previous visions you're going to see in the pictures, we had separate closets in here, and we had to change wall locations. We had the challenge of moving the intercom riser, which is here, from a column, which is what this soffit is for, is it's hiding the riser, and the riser is going back back up there, you can get access to it. And this is now the intercom riser, and there's another access panel below. And what we ended up doing is making a huge kitchen compared to what it was. This was like a tiny galley kitchen. And as you come in here, you're going to see that in looking forward, we're going to have the final doors and everything else on this kitchen, and we'll shoot the final picture to cut it in. We had damage of the stove. Unfortunately, when they delivered it, they broke the front glass. That's coming tomorrow. And we did dummy doors here to prove the concept of a pie cut. A pie cut door means that I'm opening a door so I can get access and not have any obstruction on the inside of the cabinet. The same happens up here in a pie cut. That's all custom made. These are cherry with maple interiors, and you notice there's no frame to prevent access. And I think this kitchen is a great example of like the maximum space we could ever put in a kitchen of this size in an apartment. It's huge, really. We had to upgrade the electrical panel because of all the stuff that was going on in here. But what was most important for this couple is that we wanted to integrate the most space, you know, with a dishwasher, there's a disposal, hot and cold water, filter dispenser, soap dispenser, you know, with all the bells and whistles that you would normally want to, oh, and a little dust in there that you would really want to see. Spice cabinets, glass we integrated in the corner because we just thought it would make sense to break this up a bit. And I think that honestly, this client is going to be delighted with the way this home looks. I know they've loved it on first preview, so they're moving in tomorrow. We have a crazy day tomorrow in getting this all done, but I think I'm happy to say it's ciao for now, and another great one bites the dust. So see you on the next project.